The question of can a student move from distance to hybrid or hybrid to distance learning has come up quite frequently in the last week as we prepare for a return to learn at Proctor High School. The simple answer is yes. A student can move in between, and one of the goals of how we've set this up is to have a fluid option for students who may need to switch learning models for their needs to be met. So, students can move from hybrid in-person to distance learning or from distance learning to hybrid in-person by contacting their guidance counselor. Once a student has alerted the counselor of the desired switch, a start date will be established so that classroom seating charts can be edited for contact tracing purposes, our transportation department can be made aware, and our food service department can be made aware for planning of bus routes and meals. So, if you are a student who is supposed to be here in school in a hybrid in-person format, but you are not present physically in class, you will be marked absent even if you log in remotely through Google Meet. If this happens, the student or parent should contact the attendance aide to let the school know why the student did not physically attend, and if there are any symptoms of COVID-19 that we should be aware of. Now, oftentimes it is the right thing to do to log in if you can't be here in person. The marking of absence for a situation like this is more a record-keeping process on our end, so that if there's contact tracing needed, we know that that student was not here. So if you know that you're going to be gone, make sure you're communicating with your teachers and with your counselors so that we know why you're gone and do not feel in panic thinking that we may have a COVID case on our hands. Students who should be distance learning, who have announced that they're distance learning, but show up on campus during the school day will not be permitted in the building or in their classes due to the fact that we do have very strict record keeping in things like seating charts and so on. So for contact tracing measures, we have those things in place to account for all students and staff that are supposed to be in the building during the school day. So having students just show up randomly is not acceptable for us, and we want to make sure that all of our record keeping is accurate in the event that we do have a positive case so we don't have to shut the school down or revert back to distance learning overall.